Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a great start of this weekend, and welcome to this new video here on Bitcoin, which, you know, surprisingly has been, well, not surprisingly, but at least, I mean, it always comes as a bit of a surprise to see some green, but has been surprisingly strong this morning. So just wanted to do an update on the current situation, what to expect, what's going on. Should we trust this, etc. Now, like I said, I mean, was this volatility to be expected? Yes, all right. We already knew going into Easter weekend that the volume was going to be very low. Volume has increased slightly over the course of this morning, but ultimately, don't be fooled. The volume in totality is very low. It's down, what is it, 40% right now. Down to $13 billion. Yesterday it was already down because yesterday obviously it was Good Friday, so during the afternoon we did not really have a capital or volume injection. So what that caused is very low volume. Usually we see this volume on a Sunday. I think tomorrow, kind of depending on the volatility we'll see over the course of today. But I think tomorrow the volume will be below $10 billion, which I'm not even sure when we've seen volume levels like that for the last time. It certainly wasn't during Christmas when the volume also dropped down very low, but it wasn't this low. So what that means, if the volume is very low and liquidity is very low, which comes with that usually, is that volatility is possible, right? So that's also, and that's what we spoke about yesterday, that's, you know, that was something you have to take into account. And that's also, when we take a look at Bitcoin right now, one of the reasons why I don't really trust this price action. Now, what does that mean? Well, basically, Bitcoin has been trading within this balance right here, between 85,500, 85,400, and then to the bottom right here, 84, well, 80, yeah, let's say 84,000 all the way down to 83,700. This is the balance, right? So traders have and investors together have found consensus in this area that this is, for now, given all the data we have, given all the fundamentals, this is fair value, right? So this is the fair value of Bitcoin. Now, if there's no volume, if nothing happens, which to my knowledge this morning nothing happens that could push Bitcoin up higher and could make it break out, unless something changes, then you should expect that this fair value, this range, will hold. All right, so then we have some bullish momentum, which, by the way, we left a lot of imbalances right here with this bullish momentum, which started in the Asian session. No, it actually in the Asian session, but it started 3 hours ago. So that's why, look, this can continue for some time. I mean, you can see that there is at least some noticeable difference in volume. So these are major positions, and then you can also see a lot of leverage coming in. So this could certainly continue on the short term, and I even think it's most likely it will continue on the short term. But ultimately, look, with a naked POC at 85,700 and just in general with a lot of strong support at 86,000, we might spike above that, but ultimately I don't think this is going to lead to a breakout. And I think it's a matter of time before we reclaim back below resistance to traverse all the way back down to the bottom of the range, or at least that is the main price target then. So yeah, I'd be very careful, right? Because you can see quite a lot of altcoins moving together with Bitcoin with this price action. Basically, the same thing goes for all of those, right? So I'll make some other altcoin videos, of course, over the course of this morning. But just be aware of what's going on and be aware of what this means. I mean, like I said, this can continue longer than you expect, but ultimately it's unsustainable, right? And whether that's tomorrow, whether that's Monday, or whether that's Tuesday, that we're going to fill those imbalances to the downside and that we're going to return back to fair value, that remains the question. But for now, I'd say keep an eye on that level right here. It's 85,300. Keep an eye on the level here. It's 85,700. And then, of course, the value area high at 86,000. Those are the most important levels. Those are the most likely areas for a reversal. And those are also the main levels I'd wait for a reclaim below before entering short, right? Because confirmation is always the best thing you can wait for. But those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know on Bitcoin for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.